product pages, it was there, but there were some warnings, so we recommend to remove those warnings as much as possible. If that is not very important to add those information, then we can just keep it as it is. Now, breadcrumb schema. So Okay, so breadcrumb schema, we used to check some inner pages to see if we have the breadcrumb added, and also to check if there is a breadcrumb schema added. If the breadcrumb schema is there and also the breadcrumb is there, then we are good. If there is no breadcrumb and there is some issues, like there is this data vocabulary issue, and I can see that there are three breadcrumb schemas added. So this is actually not according to the Google guideline. So basically we need to change this, or we need to get it rectified through the developers. So that is what we can add in the suggestion. Like, this is kind of issue which is occurring. So we need to get this rectified through the developers. We do not need to add much detail about this technical terms. We just need to add that, like, this is kind of issue which is occurring. We can just get this fixed by the developers. So we do not need to add the details of the detailed information about the technical issue occurring. So sometimes it can be cross-checked or asked by the client or lead. So we do not recommend to add much of the technical detail. Just add what you can see while checking through the structure data tool, and then you can uh, just add the main thing there, and do not need to go into technicality, because it can create some more questions from the client or also from the lead. So that is it about micro format. This is the most important, uh, I guess, in today's world, where we want Google to understand what we are using on the website, what are the things that we want Google to show to our visitors. So this is the most important task, I guess. This is a high priority task. So sometimes we require this task to be completed within 3 months. And if possible, for most of the priority client means the high R client, we generally ask this to be completed as soon as possible, because this is something which can give us more exposure in search engine result pages. We are actually trying some more schemas these days. We are also doing FAQ schemas. We are also doing some how-to schemas for some of the blogs, where we have added some how-to kind of questions or how-to kind of steps in a blog. We are also trying some recipe schemas. We are also trying video related schemas. We probably add that into our manual very soon. I'm working on that with our tax. So yeah, there are number of schemas that we can add on a website, and schemas are the best way to um, let Google know that this is something which we want visitors to see before it land on the website. Sometimes FAQ schema is very much helpful these days. You probably have seen, when you add something in a Google, add your query, you probably have seen some featured snippet as well. That is also a schema. So we are trying to add all those schemas into our client websites, and some is successful, some are not, because you cannot crack Google algorithm. Google basically considers some schemas on the website. Sometimes it doesn't consider the schema. So yeah, we are trying to add new schemas, but it is most important part in today's world, I guess. So it is important to understand schemas basically for the SEO tech. Okay, do anybody have any question?
Nope.
Okay. Now, external link issue, as the name suggests, it is external, like not the internal links, but the external links. That means if my website is added to some other website, and there can be some issues related to that. Now, for that, I need to determine what are the links or what are the external websites that are linking to my website. Then I would be able to check what are the issues there basically. So to create this spreadsheet, we have different tools that we utilize. We have SCM Rush, from where we gather the backlinks. We have Moz, from where we gather the backlinks on the website. And we also have GSC, if the access is provided, Google Search Console, from where we gather the backlinks. And we compile this sheet by combining all the three reports into one and removing the duplicates. And then we check one by one when the client comes in. For leads, we just add the spreadsheet by compiling the spreadsheet and saying like there can be some spammy links um, in this sheet. Spammy links are the links that are actually uh, destroying the client reputation or client site reputation. So sometimes it happens that there are some competitors who create some bad links for you, or sometimes it happens there are some spam robots that create some spammy links for you. um, so we need to check link profiles, we need to prune the profile, we need to clean up the profile, and that is one of the tasks in link building that we create. Link profile analysis, where we gather all the links from different tools, compile a sheet, check one by one all the links, and see if that link have low domain authority, or if that link has some spammy some spam score. And at the same time we also check if that link is not from the adult website. Sometimes it happens that some competitors add your link to the adult website to make it more irrelevant. So we check all those stuff. So that is the first thing that we check in external link issue. That is, we create the backlink profile and then we analyze that profile. So we just for the leads we just add, like this is a spreadsheet, and once we start over the campaign we will start checking the link profiles for the bad links. And if there are bad links, we used to outreach first. So suppose there is a website which is a bad website and irrelevant website to my client. So what I will do is I will find out the contact detail of that particular website and then outreach on behalf of my client to remove that link. That is the first step. If suppose after a month or two we do not get any reply back from that particular website, I will go, and maybe if suppose the link is too bad and I think it is actually harming my client reputation, so probably because Google has a tool which is called Google Disavow tool, which actually disavow the link uh, value for that particular website. So I will go there and I will add that particular link or a website into the disavow tool, so that all the links created from that particular website, all the values for those links get disavow. So that's the process that we follow for link profile analysis. It is a big process, like it takes months, but basically we slowly and gradually move towards this process. Again, this is a um, low priority process for us. The high priority link building process is basically PR and outreach, where we get high quality links for our client. So this is from Google. Like if you keep on getting good links, there is no issue if you still have some bad links. So we keep on getting good links and we keep on checking the bad links as well for our clients. So this is one of the process. So is that clear?
Yep.
Okay, and at the same time, um, these are the URLs, right? I mean, these are the target URLs of our website which we are checking. Now, in in the second task, which is mentioned here, backlink that link to a non-existing existing pages. As the name suggests, it means the backlinks on some external link from of our website, but the website link, our website link is actually non-existing, like it is 404 or that page is actually removed by a client. So what we do is we copy these target URL, we add these target URL, we remove the duplicates, and then we add the rest of the URLs into the Screaming Frog list mode. You can change the mode from here, and you add these URLs. And when you add these URL and run the Screaming Frog, it will let you know if some of the URL from those target URL are actually non-existing. So if they are non-existing, like they are 404, they are removed, you can regain the link value by by redirecting those links, like we discussed in the previous session. Like there are some missing pages on the website, we can redirect those pages to regain the SEO value. Similarly, we can regain the link value or the backlink value for a URL by redirecting that non-existing URL to a nearest URL. So that's the process of doing so. Okay, so this section is mostly here. If you want to check some of the videos related to these items, we have that here. Okay. One second. Let me check this. The main sheet that we were using previously, still not there. Okay. I will add that sheet into the document. We have some videos created by some of the previous employees uh, on these tasks, and you can review those from that particular sheet. I'm not sure the name of the sheet, I just forgot. It may be this one. No. Okay, I forgot the name of the sheet, but it is here. So I will share that link. I will share that link into the same sheet that we are adding stuff here. So you will be able to check those videos later in your free time if you want to learn more. So I will share that link. Okay, so that was external link issue. Now, internal link issue. External link issue is when you have link on a external website which is not your client website. But internal link issue is when you have some issues with the links, with the in links, you can say, like internal links uh, within the website, in links within the website. So those can be, obviously, if suppose I have a website, I have a pages, like 10 pages, maybe 100 pages, but some of the pages which are internally linked. So suppose I have a blog, and from that blog I have some links which is going internally to the other pages of the website, but those pages are 404. So that means I have 404 in links in my website, and the process to get those links is through Screaming Frog. You can go to bulk export response code, and here you will get client error 4xx in links. This is the broken 404 in links, or you can just say 404 in links. So that is the first thing that you can just click on this, you can export the file, you can open the file and add the links here in this particular sheet. Okay, so 404 in links, that means there are some internal links that are 404 that are non-existing, and you need to redirect those uh, to the nearest neighbor. Now redirect in link, that is 301 in links. That is also something you will get through here. Bulk export, then response code, then redirection 3xx in link. This is what you need to do to get 3xx or 300 in links. Then again, to whichever link they are redirecting, you can see this in spreadsheet here. Okay, so like this is the source code, oh sorry, source URL. Now this is the anchor text. When you search with this search in a view source of this URL with this anchor text, you will find this link which is actually redirecting. So you can click on this and see where it is going, and you can add that as a destination, and you can ask the developer to remove the link on the anchor text with this link. So that's the suggestion that we need to give to actually replace the link with the actual 301 link. Update the link in the source page with the right destination URL. Okay, so these are two main internal link issue. Other issues are I would not say that important, but these two are the priority task for us. So when we broke the analysis into individual tasks, so micro format, internal link issues, these are these two tasks would be very important for us. Now other are also internal link issue, but those are very general one, like not enough internal link to important pages. That is something we can check manually. Like so suppose I go to the category page, I check that in the category page I do not find much links to the internal pages. So suppose I go to this category page, I know that the category page do not have content, and if it is not having any content, that means it is not interlinked to any other page. So I would recommend that firstly it should have a content, and at the same time the content should have internal links to the important pages. So maybe if it is this category, maybe it can link to some of the other category, or maybe it can go to home page, about page, or some of the good blogs which is related to this particular category. So yeah, that is what I would say. Not enough internal link to important pages. Now important pages are not linked to the home page. um, so this is also general one. So so basically we need to have more copy, um, more copy that uh, so basically important page not linked to from home page. That means home page should have good amount of copy in it. When home page would be having good amount of copy, then we can add some important pages links into that particular copy. But we have to make sure that those links are not already present on the navigation. If it is already there in the navigation, there is no need to add those pages into the home page copy, because it will increase the number of links on the home page. But it is not recommended to have two links on the same page, say two same link on a same page. So that is also something we need to check. Too many pages on the home page, this is also one issue that is very obsolete right now, but we used to check. um, Obviously no sites you must have seen with number of links. There are very less site that linked to many pages of the website, or individual product pages in the footer or something like that. If it is an issue like there are number of links, like it can be more than 150, or it can be more than 100 as well, you can suggest to add just the important links in the footer and the header. We do not require to have all the links there. We can have all the links organized in a way like category have product pages links, and categories are linked just in the navigation, something like that. So it's very rare to have this kind of issue. So that is why
Monica, what tool do you use to check the too many links?
uh, we generally do not use any kind of tool. We just check ourselves. Like suppose if you check the footer, there are not much link. If you
Mm-hmm.
check the header, again there are not much link. So obviously it's not 150 at all, right?
Yeah.
But if there are number of websites that I have seen who fill this footer into number of product and number of categories, which is not recommended. Which we can just have main pages here in the footer, main
Okay.
pages here in the category, in the header. So we just need to make sure the navigation is quite good and organized, and that is what it means. Like we should not have so many links that confuse the visitor to where, I mean basically where to go. We
Oh,
can just have categories where person can go and then find out the product they want to, or they can utilize the search bar, right? So we do not have to have so many links. There are a number of websites that are old, that used to have so many links in the footer and header. So just to make sure there is organization of footer and header, we added this part. But that's actually not very important, but we can just check it manually. That's it. But there
okay.
there are tools, there are tools available online. If you search, they can tell you that how many links you have in this particular page. You can search that yourself. You will get number of tools that can tell you how many links that particular page have, or how many internal or external link that particular page have. Okay, so we do not generally utilize any tool for that. And then footer link, again it is just like, if you check this site, if you check the footer of this site, I can see there is very much blank space. I can see that this is not required to be so big. So this is a suggestion related to footer. Like, the sign up form can be, or this sign up section can be small, and we can add more links in the footer, like blog can be added here, or maybe some good categories can be added here in the footer, where we want more focus on, or maybe we want more visitor to reach to those categories. We can add that in the footer as well. So that is what we check in the footer link, like improve the link found in the footer. That means we can improve this footer to have more organized link format, or maybe the footer format. um, so these are some of the I would say extra information that we provide, that is not very much important, but we used to add that into the analysis basically. Okay. No follow internal links. You can utilize Moz to check that. If there are internal links, I mean, obviously internal links should not be no follow. So when you add the site in Moz, you will get that information. If there are, generally it is very rare, very, very rare. If the website is having internal links, that is no follow. That means you are restricting your own website to take away the link juice of some of the pages. And that is actually not recommended. So you can utilize Moz to check that, but that is very, very rare. You will generally find it no issue when you check some of the sales audit that you might have worked on, that it is very rare to have no follow internal links. I guess I haven't seen any website in last 2 or 3 years which is having that kind of issue. So now this page load speed issue, I hope this has mostly you people know that how to check it, right?
Yep, yep. We can skip that.
Yeah, I guess just using the page load insight tool, you can have this information, and you can also have this these recommendations alongside with the information that you get. So generally for the product page website, or you can say the e-commerce website, we take one home page, we take one category page, we take one product page. We sometimes take it randomly, like the first category page or the first product page in that particular category, we can take it. Or sometimes if it is a client site, if we have Google Analytics, it's very rare that we check that, but sometimes we check which is the most popular category and which is the most popular product, to check basically what are the statics for this page load speed. And mostly the suggested fix part, that is onto the developers. Some of the website like BigCommerce, we cannot do much, but we can just basically work on images. We compress the images, and that can help us to improve the speed. So the BigCommerce and Shopify, we have some restrictions with page load speed. With WordPress, we can do many changes to improve the page load speed, but with BigCommerce and Shopify, we do have some restrictions. Aman shared one sheet with us where he actually distinguished between the three platform for page load speed. I will see if I can find that, and I will add that link also into the initial site training, initial site analysis training document. So that can be helpful if you want more information. Okay, I will just go to, okay. Okay, 10 minutes remaining. These section, website usability, this is very easy section. You can just go through it yourself. So I can just skip this because like visible and clickable contact method in the header. So so that is very would you people like to have another meeting? I mean, after this meeting to continue this?
Yep. How